Hey everyone, it's Daniel here from InfoVest. Hope you're all doing well. So, there's lots of talks here on the yuan, Chinese yuan replacing the US dollar. The US dollar is going to be dethroned. Again and again, this comes up and this shows up over and over again in the articles, in the markets, especially with new information. When we get new information that the Brinks are working with China, and China's done a deal with Brazil on trading certain commodities in their own currencies, and they're dethroning the US dollar, right? So can we actually see this happen? Can we see the US dollar fall off the world reserve currency, become dethroned? I mean, it's possible for sure. Can it happen in my lifetime? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, right? I think short term, medium term, I don't think so, right? Maybe long term, there might be, maybe not the yuan, maybe another currency, right? Possibility that replace the US dollar. But as of right now, with all these fears out there, I don't think um, there's going to be a dethrone of the US dollar anytime soon. Right? And I think it's going to take quite some time for that to even happen. Because there's a couple of things. Number one, first things first, why is the US dollar the world reserve currency? The biggest thing is trust, right? That's if you trust the country, it's transacted a lot. But let's first talk about trust. You trust the country, you trust the government's going to do the right thing. There's transparency with the US dollar versus maybe the Chinese yuan or maybe some other currency out there, right? That there may not be, there's too much unknowns and less trust. That's the biggest thing. If there can be some sort of trust among all around the world with a particular currency, then sure, maybe you could decouple the US dollar and dethrone the US dollar from the world reserve status. But if not, then good luck, right? The second thing is the amount of transactions that happen, right? Everybody's transacting. The volume amount of US dollar that's being transacted from country to country is still way higher. Yes, yuan has picked up. There's been some improvements in the Chinese yuan and so on, but yet the amount of trade that's done because of the trust, because people still utilize the US dollar, the amount of liquidity and volume and transactions that are out there, still with the US dollar, right? So it still continues to be up there. Can it be replaced with something else if there's more transactions? Sure, but again, anytime soon can we see that happen? I don't think so, right? The third thing that comes out from all of this is not only the transactions, but also the bond market, right? The bond market is heavily, heavily trusted. Whenever there's fear, whenever there's fear in the world, some sort of recession, whatever it is, right? You go and you buy U.S. treasuries. The U.S. bond market is massive and it's big. The U.S. Economy also has huge amounts of debt, and they can handle it. And since the whole world views that the U.S. bond market is the safest when it comes to fear or recessions, then you'll buy U.S. dollars, take U.S. dollars, so that you can utilize and park your money in U.S. treasuries. To buy U.S. treasuries, you need U.S. dollars, so you're going to still utilize US dollars. I don't think Chinese bond market is at that level, right? I don't think it's even liquid or safe enough for anyone to go out there and park their money, or well known, or even any other country you may speculate on that has a safer bond market and a better and robust bond market, debt market than the US, right? The whole economy, the whole world is run on debt. The reason why the stock market is up today is debt. You print more money, the US can print more money, can go into more deficits, which goes into my next reason. The fact that the country can go into more deficits than any other country and can trade more and be in a deficit than any other country gives them the power and the ability to continue to be the stronger currency out there, right? And if you can handle that scenario and you can handle the debt burden and continue to print and be in a deficit and still maintain this trust, then you're still going to be a strong currency out there. So I highly doubt all of this to end for the US dollar very soon. Sure, there is strength happening in certain currencies versus, today versus 10 years back. But at the level, to get to the level of the US dollar, there's got to be a big shift. I don't know what it is, but some sort of regime shift, something that changes the trust and the bond market, and money starts to flow out of the US. And if that happens, that basically tells you that, yeah, there's something in the economy in the US that is no longer known and trusted, and there's maybe another currency or another country that replaces that. But seeing that anytime soon, I don't think so. I don't think in my lifetime. I could be wrong, but these are my views on the US dollar being replaced or dethroned anytime soon. I don't think so. Maybe long term, but anytime soon, I don't think so. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below, subscribe, hit the like button, bell icon to be notified on the next video, and I'll see you guys around. Cheers. Bye.